Take a few breaths up, inhale, and exhale, lower, release any tension. We'll breathe in and exhale, and then one more time, breathe in, and then exhale. Now we're gonna add on some heel raises, so this time when you lift your arms, you can lift your heels. Breathe in, 2, gorgeous, and 3, and lift up, 4, and we'll add some cues with that. Your knees are long but soft, and you're gonna feel like each toe head has equal weight. So you're making sure the ankles don't kick out to the side, they don't get inverted. Take 2 more, breathe in, and then exhale, 1. Now we're gonna take if you need something to hold on to, I know I do for wrapping the foot behind, we're gonna go into a calf raise on one foot. So basically you're lifting up, you can hold on to a wall as well. Your one foot's out of the way, and you're doing 10 on one foot. Tall, and 6, good. You can hold on to anything, the counter, the chair, that's great. But your knee stays long on the working leg. 9, now 10 on the other foot comes down, lift up the heel, so try 10. And can you tell one leg, you can sometimes notice, oh yeah, that's the one I sprained, I have to pay more attention, a long time ago I sprained it. So this is a good way to just even things up. 6, 7, your hips are level, I like it. 8, 9, and we're gonna do another set of that. So single calf raises, lift up, 1, 2, you're tall, 3, ooh, that's a nice way, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, woo, 9, and then try the other one for 10. So your hips are level, 1, 2, your knee is long, 3, love it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Really good. Let that go. And then we're gonna just take a normal, or call it a square squat. So just do the best you can. Now the backup plan could be that you do some more calf raises or do a single leg balance like a tree pose if this is not for you. But I'll give the cues on this, which is the glutes are heavier, the heels are heavier than the toes. I can lift the toes at any moment during this. The knees are tracking with your second toe. Notice they're not knocking together. They're just in line, feet, knee, hip. Now just take a couple more, and you will, that's really good. You will notice your heart rate goes up. Now the challenge would be lift up your foot and either just balance or sit back in one leg. Sit back. So I've got one foot off the floor. Now, of course, the modification could be a one-legged balance like tree. You could keep doing the double squats, but this is a good chance to see what are the tendencies in each of my legs, and they each get my individual attention. 5, good. Make it safe for you. 6, let's do 8 on each. 7, heel heavy. 8, now the other foot comes down. Again, you know, you got to listen to you. If this isn't for you, do a one-legged balance pose. 2, good, Karen. 3, you can add your own variations. And 4, heel heavy. And maybe you just notice one leg's harder to do, or one leg doesn't want to go as low. 5, 6, that VMO should be working. 7, good. And just do what you can to strengthen your legs somehow. Good, Polly. All right, now the other leg, go into a place where you're just gonna hold 10. So I'm in an isometric squat. I'm monitoring those cues, my knees in line with my second toe. 3, 4, 5, heel heavy. 6, 7, that should be tight. 8, 9, stand back up, try the other one. So you could sit with the both feet, then lift up that foot and hover. 10, 2, good. 3, 4, nice. 5,
Notice your knee. 6, does it want to wiggle? Keep it steady. 7, one leg's a little harder, isn't it? 8, 9, good job. Come back up. Really good. All right, let's take a little stretch. Foot over. Nice job. So that was asymmetrical work, or sorry, unilateral work. It's a way to make sure one leg doesn't take over in balance or in strength. Now take an inhale and go up and over to the other side. So what we're doing is relieving tension, stretching that back. Breathe in into the rib cage that you're stretching. Inhale. And then exhale. Now come back. This is single leg balance. So still asymmetrically training. We're going to do a side leg abduction like a star. Now hold. Your toes of the lifted leg are forward. You feel some tone here. Lengthen that knee. 10. This is you're trying to be stable. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This glute's getting challenged. 2, 4, 3, 2. Now get ready. That foot comes down. Take it to the other side and lift up. Now feel this waist. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that can happen. This dominant mover leg sometimes isn't as rehearsed in stabilization. 3 in one-legged balance. Good, Catherine. 2, and exhale, come down. Now we're going to change planes. Lift and spread your toes, and then take the right leg up behind you. And for me, the main cue is keep your hips square. That right thigh tries to open up the hip. You're going to keep your hips square. Go parallel to the floor if you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now gracefully hinge back. Take your other foot, I'll turn. Lift your thigh. Try to go parallel to the floor or so. All right, now once you're there, we're trying to hold steady. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to do a Qigong move. Sway and just knock on the door, life. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, this next one is going to be a little bit of movement in that balance. So lift and spread your toes. Take your right leg back. Now once you get back there, we're going to do a few moves. And act like your leg's a pencil, the one in the air, and draw 8 circles one way. It can be small. Whoops, 5, 6, 8 the other way. Jaw soft. 8 pulses towards the sky from the glute. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gracefully come down. Take an inhale. Whew. Exhale to the other side. Leg up. Go parallel if you can. Neck soft. And here we go. 8 circles, maybe the size of a basketball. 8 the other way. Add on your pulses towards the sky. Keep the neck soft, the fingers reaching back. Breathe in. And then exhale, come up. Nice job, guys. And then we'll do a one-legged balance here. Lift and spread your toes. The classic tree pose. Foot anywhere you need it. Socks might have to go. Go up. Up. All right, hold. We're going to add on something, but at first just do 10. Now this is your option. You can stay or try a clap behind you and a clap above you, a clap behind you and a clap above you. One more. Now the hands come to your heart. Pause And then if you would like to add on, rotate away from your knee. Rotate back. We're going to do 3 of those. Rotate away from your knee. Rotate back. Rotate away from your knee. And rotate back. Ta-da! And then lower that. Good. And then remove your other footwear if you need to. All right, the other, lift and spread your toes. The foot comes up. This is also for neuroplasty. See if you can remember the cue before I give it. So tree pose, arms up for 10. Look at that high tree, guys. Good. Nice, Polly. Now inhale, and as you exhale, a possible option is palms back, palms up, palms back, palms up. Breathe in, and your breath will drive the nervous system, so breathe calmly. Now, once you're ready, the hands can come to your heart, and you can either stay or rotate away from your knee that's in the air, and back, and rotate away, and back, and rotate away, and back. And then you did great. Inhale, and then exhale, lower that foot down. Good job. All right, grab a sip and then let's meet on the floor. Terrific. We'll go down formally. Let me make sure I don't kick those. So take an inhale. And on the exhale, either go to your forearms into dolphin or into your hands into down dog and hold. Stretch out those calves that we worked in the single leg calf raises and then the double leg calf raises. Take your left foot and push your right heel down a little bit. Remember, you can do this on your hands or you can do this on your forearms. Breathe in. Take the other foot down and press that heel. Both heels down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Lower your shins. Take some type of child's pose. It could be that your hips go back, or you could curl your toes under. Nice job. And then if you have a foam roller, you can use it on this swan. If you do not, it's okay. You can use the floor. You're going to stretch out. That's the girl. Yep. The pinky side is down. We're going to inhale and either go up by gliding your ulna side of your forearm, your pinky side of your forearm on the foam roller, or just by lifting your back and then putting your hands on the floor. Good. I like it. Now let's hold it. So stay up and hold. Good, Polly. That's it. So you'll just hold a position. Neck is soft. 10. Exhale, lower. And breathe in. Come up again. 10. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, come up again. And then exhale and lower. All right, nice. Let's take a child pose of some sort. You can do a normal one or a little bit of a knee wide one. Breathe in. And now we're going to take the other side of our body. So take your feet. Now you can leave your feet on the roller if you have one or on the floor if you don't. You can go down quickly, or if you would like a challenge, try a 10 count. Good. So when I say that, if you have osteoporosis, you might tilt yours down, Betty, just a little. Then you might just go down and don't do the slow flexion. Now, once you're down, your feet are on the floor or they're on the foam roller, and curl up and lower down. And the fine-tuning element of this is that you really try to articulate your low back, and you low back down and you exhale up. Now exhale, your hips lift, your hips lower. Your feet can be on the foam roller or they can be on the floor. Breathe in and out, your hips go up. Now you can stay up on this and stay. If you would like to add on, you can even push the roller in and out a little bit. Or if you're on the floor, just hold steady, work those hamstrings. 5, 4, 3, 2, now just hold another 10. The hips are level. You have a space underneath your neck. Breathe in. Exhale, begin lowering. And let's take the hands to the feet and the knees a little wide so you look like a butterfly. This is a bound ankle pose. 5, Supta Baddha Konasana. 4, 3, good. 2. Now we're going to take a longer position, whether you're on the floor or whether you are on the roller. Your feet go further away from your hips. So it's kind of like a more obtuse angle. It is a more obtuse angle in your knees. You can curl up and down. It can be done on the floor. It can be done on the roller. Exhale. Now you're going to feel your hamstrings just a little differently. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and one of those subtle challenges is trying to touch the low back to the floor. On the way up, you touch the low back to the floor. You touch it on the way down. And that's because your abs are pulling your pubic bone towards your navel. And you have that flexibility in your back to allow that. So the strength on one side, the flexibility on the other, and also just that conscious awareness, that motor program, that cognitive part. All right, stay up on the next one and hold. Now this time, if you care to add on a little bonus of pulses, it's going to be like a 2-inch or so pulse. Breathe, and let's do about 20 of those. Glutes are working. Keep your breathing normal. Try about 10 more. Inhale. Now lower down. All right, this time, happy baby. I like to also add in the hand, the finger between the big toe so that you're stretching that space between the big toe. And I'm going to add a bonus cue. Pinky between the pinky of your finger is between the pinky of your pinky toe and your third. So we're stretching out the toes here some. They need attention for our balance. Breathe in. Nice job. Now let's take a right ankle to left thigh hip opener. Gently stretch your hip, and we'll just take a little rock if you'd like. So take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Beautiful, guys. 3, 2. And now let's take the other side, ankle to thigh. Reach your hand through the window. Breathe in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we're going to take the foam, if you have a foam roller, just take it out of the way. Grab a sip if you'd like, and then we'll do some side lying work. Great job. Now the arm is like a pillow, and take an inhale and lift that leg up just as high as you can and flex. You must have read my mind. I was going to do those double legs. Yeah, 3. I'm still going to do them. I'm just going to change the order. So this stretchy feeling, go up as high as you can. I think I told you a friend of mine in Roanoke sent me one where the girls were doing this and their leg went behind them. So then I said, oh, we've got some work to do. 7, I'm just kidding. Just listen to your body. 8, reach, reach, reach. Keep going. 9, and take one more. Now, on this last one, let's hold on to something. It may be that you grab your foot. Keep going. I've got a little mic transmitter under my hip bone. Okay, hold 10. Yeah, grab something. It could be your hamstring. It could be you're holding onto your foot. And feel a safe stretch. 10. Okay, breathe and feel that exhale, letting it go. You're doing great. Letting it go deeper. The other leg acts like a little frame. Now, this leg can go out of the way, and we're going to do 2 sets here. So the first set, point your bottom leg up and down, 10 reps. Feel your abs helping you so the belly isn't just drooping to the floor. Now the flexion, you're going to pull your toes back. That's also an anti-shuffling move. That girl, I can see better now. Awesome. 8. Okay, now we put together the double legs. So get ready. Exhale. Right here, you've got some tone. And imagine you want to try to see a window underneath this, I call it the oblique window, between the rib and the pelvis. Your fingers can slide because you're lifting up. Belly pulling in. Try 10 more. Right here. Now stay up, and if you can add on, the bottom leg is off the floor. Go up a little higher than you think that you can. This is also active. Now the top leg stays up, and try to go up with the bottom leg. 3, jaw soft. Now, when you're ready, you're going to lie on the belly. The forearm is like a pillow. The forearm's like a pillow. Lift up both legs and tap the feet while their knees are off, the feet are off, and tap 10 more times. And then let's go to the other side. I'm going to flip so I can see you, but you can turn around if you want. Now, your arm is your pillow. Take your top leg up as high as you can. So we're working flexibility and reach. Good. And point and flex is really good for the nerves. Point and flex. And also for those balance muscles. 4, reach. So I'm adding a cue here. 5, spread the toes as you do that flexion. 6, good. That dorsiflexion. 7, try to get a little higher. 8, 9. Now do 10 total and then let your hand help you. It'll hold on to something. If you prefer, you can also use a Dynaband or a Pilates ring here or a yoga tie, just a tool. Relax your shoulder. Good. Breathe in. Feel how the inner thigh and the hamstring start letting go. Letting go. Yeah, good. 5, there you go. 4, that looks nice. 3. Now this foot is going to come in front of the other one. Bottom leg goes up. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now both legs, here's our oblique window we're aware of. Jaw soft. 4. And one little trick I sometimes can do that helps me is slow it down in that hard part, making sure I'm not just flailing through. Yeah, and I'm adding a little bit more conscious effort on that work. Jaw soft. 11, good. 12, the hands could be little teepees if you want some balance help. 5, 6, but without the neck. 7, 8, 9. All right, stay up. Here we go. Good. You're contracting, but you're not straining anywhere. Good. 7. If you keep the toes facing forward, you'll get that glute medius more, which tends to be weaker in people. Now stay up and bottom leg. Most women sort of are stronger in their outer quad, so that's why I'm cueing the toes straight ahead, because it'll get that glute med, which tends to be a weak link. You know, I like to remember those forgotten muscles. 2. We did good. Now we're going to take the arms like a little pillow. This time flutter kick, so it's more a vertical kick. Rest your head, high vertical kick. Now about 30 of these. And then rest. Now right here, bend the knees and take them right and take them left. This is just a windshield wiper release. And then you're going to just stay down. Your head is on the forearms. Take a leg up, lower, and then take one leg up. So this is all by itself, one leg all by itself. There is a belly lift that's happening, but you're isolating one leg, and what that means is it'll get higher by itself than when we do the double leg. So lengthen and lift through that leg. Belly has a little lift, like there's a piece of ice underneath here. Belly button. Reach, reach, reach. Now that's the move, but if you care to add on, the arms could be like a Y, let's say, and you can do an alternate right arm, left leg. If your traps just tend to get in the equation, you can always kind of do this with a lower hand position. All right, this is the move, swimming, but you could also make everything off the floor and continue. We're going to do an inhale for 3 and an exhale for 1. So and then a child pose, push back, and if you care to add on, bend your elbows and pat yourself on the back for the triceps. Inhale. And good job. When you're ready, let's grab a sip and meet back in some plank positions. This will be really nice. Cheers. If you care to add on a prop, you can also put a foam roller at the shin end of your mat. So if you're adding on, there's a foam roller. If not, just do a regular plank. Hold here with your plank, and right away we're going to add an isometric. So even though you're in a plank and I'm not going to really see any bones changing position, pull your forearms towards your feet more, pull your feet towards your forearms more, pull your ribs towards your pubic bone more, pull your pubic bone towards your ribs more. So you're just adding an extra layer of internal work. 10. And then exhale and lower. Take it to a side plank. Your elbow is under your shoulder and the shoulder blade is down first, and then you lift up so it's weight bearing in a safe position. Now the feet, I did staggered, they're stacked. Good. Imagine your back's up against a wall and so is your head. Stretch out through that arm. Breathe in. Inhale. Now you're going to be lowering the hip to dismount and then take it to the other side. Your shoulder is down the back. Good. And you notice I'm facing you, but you can just flip your body, come up, stretch out through that arm, shoulder blade down. Head is against an imaginary wall. Breathe in. Inhale. And slowly lower your hip. Good. Now, I'm going to show you a move you could do. You could come up, or you could do it on your hands. Whoops, wrong way. So if you're having a wrist issue, just do the forearm, and try your best to lift up. Otherwise, good. Another way you could modify is bend the knees. So everyone's finding something. That a girl. That's hard. You're doing great. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hips down for a moment, and then let's take a forearm stretch before we add on. Breathe. Your elbow is long. And then this is going to be the other side. Everybody looks good. Forearm stretch gently. Good. Now we're going to mix this up. You can get rid of the foam roller for a moment. We're going to do dolphin plank series. So let's take the, I'm going to be mixing it up. So forearms down, and at first just hit a plank. Now when you're in a plank, you're going to be shifting your hips up to dolphin, and then you're going to be coming down to a plank. And then you're going to lift your hips towards your feet and up like an upside down V, and that's dolphin, and then come to plank. When you lift your hips on this one, your eyes are probably looking at your toes. And then when you go to plank, your eyes are probably looking at your hands. So that way the neck, keep going, is in alignment with the rest of the spine. Good. So you notice I'm doing these slow and controlled. Reach through your calves. 4. Lift up. 3. 2. And inhale and exhale 1. Now we're going to do one set with the forearms and the roller. If you don't have that, do the same thing we just did because the essence is the same. So you could do forearms, and if you're on the roller, your shins are near, the foam roller's near the knee, so that when you lift up, you have the length of your shin to go up. 2. And you're getting a little foam roller release on your tibialis anterior. Up. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And then release. All right. Now we're going to do something that feels nice after that, and that's going to be down on the belly. Extend your knees long, belly down, hands beside you, in the pelvis, hands beside your pelvis. Lift your heart, and then lift your toes if you'd like. Rest for a moment, and if you'd like to hold on to your right foot, you can. If you can hold on to your right and your left foot at the same time, do. Breathe in and lift. Gorgeous. Keep going. 5. Rest for a moment. You can hold on to your left foot now if you're on the right, and then if you're on both, do both again. Here we go. And recover. Now, lower your legs. I'm going to show you a twist from this angle. We haven't done this in a while. So notice I'm on my right forearm. Take your left arm and walk it through. Got it? Now keep that left hand there. Spin the right arm open. Slide that right knee up and just hold it. So we are doing a rotation, but we're approaching it from a different way. You may feel a totally different stretch. I get a little bit more chest stretch on this one. And relax and let go. And just enjoy. Your hip is far away from your rib if you can. You're keeping that back long. Breathe in. Now we're going to go to belly, and we're going to be doing the other side. So we're belly down,
Now the left forearm, you could even just kind of put yourself in a sphinx pose here. The right hand threads the needle underneath that window you made with your left armpit. Now your left arm opens up and your right hand holds that knee. So just get into a twist if my instructions felt like they aren't jiving, but that's it. There you go. Good. Yep. Really good. Do you feel a little bit more chest and shoulder stretch? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what it looks like to me too. Now you can move the arm. If it's too much, just have it low. If you need more, do a T. If you need it more, do a Y. But find out where it feels good. It's just a different way to get into the twist. That hip is far away from your ribs. Ah, free chiropractic adjustment. I just had a release. Sometimes you get those. Melt into the floor. Breathe in. And then exhale and go back into your belly down position. And then windshield wipe just for a moment. So you've got this little release. Should feel like it's a little looser. And we're going to do a swan where it's upper and lower body. It can be done on the floor where you lift up and then you add your hands helping you. And then you exhale lower and then you lift your legs. And then you lower your legs and then you lift your torso. And then you lower and then you lift your legs. And then you lift your torso. And then your legs. And then your torso. Legs. Torso. Those of you that want to do a rocking swan, you can let go and then rock maybe 3 to 5 times or one time even. So one looks like that. And then hold. Good. You could do mini sets or you can just hold your swan when you're ready. 10. Inhale. Exhale, lower yourself back down, take a child pose, press back, breathe in. Grab a sip, guys, you're doing great. Cheers to us. We'll do a mermaid position. This is also called double triangle. Left foot on the right thigh. So right hand to the left knee, go up and over. Breathe in. Isn't that fun? Yeah, sit any way you need to. Good, I like that variation. The legs aren't as important as the fact that we're trying to get the lateral flexion in the spine. Breathe in. Oh, it gives in a little bit. I'm going to inhale us here and exhale rotation. Now, rotate. Your hand might reach your knee. If it doesn't, you can put it anywhere you need to, but you're looking over your shoulder on this variation. Now, either stay here or I want to give you an addition, which is hand down, lift up. Now, you could stay in your rotation if you don't need to be weight bearing on your wrist. 10. Exhale, lower your hip. Now, good. The next variation is stay there with your legs, come down, and reach through your top arm and reach through your right leg. So right hand, right leg. Reach, 10. Inhale. And exhale, walk up.
hot dog. Go to the other side. Now, mermaid is also called double triangle, but you can sit any way you want. The essence is that your spine gets lateral flexion. When you breathe, imagine the breath is lifting you up. Yep, that's it, try that. That's great. Let me just tell you the modification though. If you needed to, you could put your hand here and that's okay. Yes, this will increase that stretch generally. Get up and over. So it's like you're lifted up with a golden. Catherine, try your left hand to your right knee. So kind of put that down, see if that works. Take this hand here and let's go behind you. Now look over your shoulder. Upper back is our focus. Upper back is our focus. Yeah, the hands are down on this. You're using your body, your hands on your leg and the floor to kind of help you rotate. You may stay right here or your hand can move a bit. This leg's getting ready to stretch. This arm goes up and back. And I like that using your forearm on your arc as a variation. So yeah, that'll put you in the right height. I love that. Breathe in, lift, push that hip up and forward, 10. Breathe, awesome, 5, yeah. 6, long hip, it should feel great there. Inhale, exhale, lower. Now, basically, you're just gonna kind of go down to your sternum, stretch that top leg out, reach through your left arm, reach through your left leg, 10. Inhale. And exhale, forward, walk yourself up. Now, for a moment, take a bound angle. We're gonna add on a balanced abdominal pose. So here's a counter pose to all that. Either stay here or take your 2 fingers around your big toe and lift up. And then, Catherine, your coccyx may not like this, so you might just stay in a bound angle, right? Because your pillow could work. So your shoulder blades are down. Yeah. And then just see. And if it's still too much pressure, then stretch would be great. Everybody looks good. If you care to add on some fun variations, let me turn just so I can see your form and open. This is just for fun. It's a balance move. It's also going to get the inner thighs. Shoulders are down. And hold front if you'd like. Nice. Really good. Now you can take a bound angle again, and I like to let the forearms help. Those of you that are looking for more challenge, but it's a hard one, so just stay in bound angle most likely. But you can take hands on the floor and lift up. So I don't know if you can see your hands get, so if I had one more hand, I'd show you I'm off the floor. That's actually a yoga pose, but hey, I'm here just to show what fun you can have and all the things. Now get ready, take an inhale. Now as you exhale, roll down, and if you need to get down quicker, please do. Good. Now leave the legs up in the air once your back is down and circle 10 times. This is corkscrew. Take an inhale and exhale, circle. Now your shoulder blades stay glued. Woo, nice, Karen. Good. Good to that last 3 inches, right? And then good to the last drop. All right, so if this is bigger, it's harder. The other thing you can do is add a hip lift. The other thing you could do is add a roll to your shoulder and then go down. Make sure you don't go to your neck. Roll to your shoulders and then roll down. All right, I know I said a few more a long time ago. Let's just try about 4 more. I'm aware of my deceptive cues. Up and 3, 2, and 1. And then get yourself in neutral and just hug the legs and stretch them a bit. Breathe in. And then let the left leg down and the right leg up, and just take 8 circles where you're imagining that you're trying to draw the biggest clock that you can on the sky. Your leg is a pencil. You can make it whatever color you want, but the modification would be that you bend the knee, or you bend the other knee because if the psoas is pulling your back off the mat. Now we're going to do 8 the other way. Enjoy. Shoulders are anchored to the floor like they're Velcroed. You're not contracting them and forcing them down, but you're letting them stay settled. All right, leave that leg in the air, catch the hamstring of it, and when you do the point and flex, spread out your toes, spread out your toes, spread out your toes, and spread out your toes. And then pull your toes back, hold. Ooh. Inhale. And then exhale, switch it up. Now sliding the leg down, draw a beautiful circle on the sky. Think about your leg as a pencil. I always think of the spirograph game where it's a perfect circle because you've got this plastic guided tool to help keep your finger, to keep your pencil set. Breathe in, breathe in. Big circle, shoulders down. Good, pointing all the way through your foot. Good, your foot's active. And when you have done what feels even, you can hold on to the thigh and then point and flex, and point and flex, and add some toe spreads when you flex. Good. And then of course, hold it and breathe and breathe and breathe. The back of the leg feels that. You pour your other leg down. Good. I like that you release your neck here too. This is an opportunity to release anything. So it might be you do little circles with your head or rock it right and left. Or if you find that you can't release it, that you might want a pillow there. Now both legs go up and take it like a V. Pull the toes back. Breathe in. 10. That should feel amazing. Now this is called bound angle supine, so let your feet be together and let your knees open. If you want to add on a cue, your arms could be up and just breathe. Every exhale is a great chance to relax more. Breathe in fully. Let that go. And then let your feet on the floor, and we're going to do one of two things. You're going to curl up and do a bridge. You could interlace your fingers underneath your back and hold, or you could take your arms overhead and hold. So just choose what you feel is calling you today. Open up. Now I like to close my eyes here. Breathe in. It's like you're filling your heart, you're filling your belly. Release those hands and then take a quad stretch. You could take your arm underneath you and pull your heel to your booty. You of course can do this on the foam roller too, where you're lying on your back. So either here, you could do it without the foam roller too, where you're on your back. So just take the option that's great for you. The next level cueing is rib down, pubic bone up. So your low back doesn't get any more arched than it's neutral. Also breathe low in that diaphragm. These are great for knee health. Take another inhale. Exhale, switch it. Either you're on your other side, your arm like a pillow, or you're pulling your shin under. That's it. Good. Breathe in, low, deep. All right, when you're ready, relax. Now, I want to give you one of two poses. Karen had requested that we do an extra trap pose. That's a neat one if you have trouble. I love this one. Let me show you the backup plan. This is the backup plan. We've done it a lot. It's a great trap stretch. But if you have a band, a heavier band is nice. I'll just demo. That way you have a backup plan if this one doesn't work for you, but it's fabulous. So your hand is kind of low, choked up on the band, all right? And then you take your, so I've got my band in my right hand and I'm really choked up on the band. I'm not holding the handles because I need tension. Now the left ear heads towards the left shoulder. Now let the band pull your arm down. There's that intense, awesome stretch. You can get a ton of neat variations. So now I'm going to do a little chin towards my clavicle. Either do that seated or lying. Let the band start pulling your arm. You can put both feet in that band if you're able to tolerate that band being across your thigh, because then you can sometimes feel more. Inhale. And exhale, do the other side. So let's say now I've got my left hand on the band and then my ear goes to shoulder, my right hand can help my head, but I'm letting that band take me. Now I'm gonna take a look at you because I wanna make sure everybody's got something. Is that working, Polly? And let your head be down on the mat. The only reason I'm looking up is to see you, but if you're doing it, let your head be on the mat. Try different angles. Now I'm going to pop up, so when you're ready, just come up and let me just see. So with your, did it work, Catherine? Could you feel something extra? Yeah, and then Karen, did that feel like something extra? And otherwise you're just kind of releasing? Good. So if you want, you can send me an email later and make sure, does that make sense, or the things that you noticed, but looks good. So just take a moment. I know we did a couple different things today and I'm really proud of you. So just take a moment to breathe in fully. Notice how your body feels. And we'll take a moment to set an intention of peace. So I know that this is a good feeling of peace to entrain with. I'm going to do my best to stay connected to this feeling of peace. I like feeling in a peaceful place. I don't like feeling scattered, agitated, or rushed. If I notice that I start to feel those ways, I'm going to bring myself back to this, because that's the most important thing I can put on my chore list, is my energy. With so much appreciation, thank you guys so much.